Schiavone.
And I'm Chris Bramante, and this is
Animfantastic. This is just a show about two grown men talking about animation.
Matt and myself had the distinct pleasure of sitting down with a man who not only worked with the old nine men, but with Walt Disney himself.
That's right. We're talking about Floyd Norman, the first African-American to be hired over at Disney. He's a great guy, and we had a great pleasure of sitting with him over at Disney Studios. Jim?
Roll it!
So now, first day, boom, Disney Studios.
Yeah.
What was like your first reaction of the whole place, or like
Oh, well,
the feeling and the vibe of everything?
Totally mind-blowing. I mean, for a young artist, keep in mind, I'm in a building that's filled with nothing but artists.
Yeah.
I mean, that alone was just crazy. I mean, it was just so great. A building filled with artists.
Yeah, a bunch of people like you.
Yeah. You go to Disney now, and you go to that same building, it's filled with people. I don't even know what they do.
Yeah.
Of course, most of the people in the business, I don't know what they do today. You know,
Right.
You see all these managers, executives, all these guys are like, hey, you know, are you an artist? Oh no, I'm an assistant manager of the so and so. You know,
Right.
And it's like, yeah, okay.
Right.
But all the studios are like that. They've just got layers and layers of managers.
Yep.
Who managed? I don't know what they managed, but you know. So, but back
then,
then it was artists, it was designers, it was painters, it was writers. Everybody in the building was creative. In one way or another, they were a creative person who actually did something to make a movie, or to make a cartoon, to write a script, to create something.
And everyone felt like part of the team and contributing.
Well,
and
you felt like you were part of this artistic community, and that you were all there. And for all of us, you know, young guys, we were there to become better artists, you know, to become better at what we do, and then to learn from the best. So it was just, you know, it was mind-blowing. It really was. It was really cool.
And with all the young rookie guys coming in, was that the bullpen? Or
Yeah, that was the bullpen. Yeah. That's the way it worked out. As a matter of fact, that's how you kind of like made it, or, you know, or didn't make it. They put you in this large room, just a room full of guys, no girls in our room at that time. So it was truly the bullpen, and what they did, they put you in this sort of intensive training program for 30 days. You had a month to make it or break it, 30 days, and you attended classes. It was very informal. When I say a class, that meant you would go upstairs and you'd sit in a room with some old animator or some layout guy or some background painter, and they would just sort of tell you what they did and how they work and the whole Disney process. So that was in a sense a Disney school.
Right, very.
So you did that for about a month, and then you would go back to your room and then do your drawings, because we all had assignments too.
What's one of your favorite scenes on Jungle Book that you boarded that you're pretty proud of?
Like, yeah. You know, it's funny. You look back on this now, and I can barely remember all the stuff that we did.
Right.
Because it was just, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of a blur now.
Yeah.
I know we did stuff with Baloo the Bear, and we did stuff with Shere Khan. The thing that I always remember, and that stands out because Walt Disney made such an issue of it, we had storyboarded this sequence, and it was the second time the kid meets Kaa the snake.
That's when he does the trust in me, just
well, that's not what happened originally. Yeah. We had done a lot of stuff with the kid being hypnotized, and some funny bits, a lot of gags up in the tree. And Walt appeared to like this stuff, and he said, "It's good, but it needs something else. It needs a song. You guys need a song here." Yeah. So he said, "I'll have the Sherman Brothers write you a song."
Oh.
So okay, you know, all right, cool. That's it. The boss wants a song. He gets a song. So about a week later, lo and behold, the Sherman Brothers have written the song. So we got the song.
Right.
You know, it's called "Trust in Me," and all this stuff seemed to happen so fast. I'm just like, I'm knocked out how fast things move sometimes.
Right.
So I was told, hey, let's go across the street to Stage A. Sterling is going to record the song today. So, hey, cool. So I go across the street.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm in the recording stage with Sterling Holloway. And he records "Trust in Me," you know, and I'm right there on stage with him as he records this thing.
Holy cow!
It was really cool. It was it was really very special for me.
Yeah.
I can tell you why that was special, because years ago when I was a little kid, my mother took me to see Dumbo.
Yeah.
At the Fox Theater in Santa Barbara, and here I'm a little kid, 5 or 6 years old, and I'm watching this film, this stork who delivers all the baby animals to the circus.
Right.
And the voice of the stork was Sterling Holloway. And never forgot that voice.
Right.
Being a little kid, that just sort of stayed with me. Now, move forward, years later, here I am at the Disney studio on a soundstage with Sterling Holloway.
Oh, man.
And now he's recording stuff for a sequence that I've storyboarded.
That's awesome.
Now, that was just mind-blowing.
Yeah, that's like living the dream.
It's
Living the dream,
it's truly living the dream. I could never, I'm thinking, how could this have happened?
Wow.
From a little kid in a movie theater watching a Disney feature with the voice Sterling Holloway. Now I'm at Disney with Sterling Holloway.
Holy cow.
Recording the sequence that I boarded.
Oh, man.
It's just totally like, wow, I can't believe this is happening.
Well, thank you so much, Floyd. Thank you so much for joining us. We totally appreciate it.
Well,
and
my
maybe we can have
pleasure.
you again on the show next time.
My pleasure. Happy to do it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Floyd.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it, man.
Yeah.
Good meeting you.
Thanks a lot.
You're a legend. You're a legend.
Oh, well, yeah. So they say.
That was awesome. And now, on to Bryan Cain with the animation news.
Good evening, folks. I'm Bryan Cain, and here's what's happening in the world of animation. As you know, the global economic crisis is affecting the world. Where you may not know it's affecting is The Simpsons. That's right, folks. The Simpsons has announced that it may not be able to sustain its current economic model beyond the next 2 years. I know, that's what I'm saying. But Fox still plans to cash in on this cash cow. They've announced that they're discussing a 24/7, 365 days a year Simpsons channel. No matter how you slice it, that's a lot of dough. You know what? The world keeps an ever-looking eye on the Occupy Wall Street protests. You've heard about this protest that started in New York City, spread all across the globe, the UK, Ireland, Rome, Japan, even here at home in Los Angeles and Oklahoma. It's even in Oklahoma, guys. Seriously. But what you may not know is that it's affected the animated world as well. That's right. Not only are humans protesting, but animated people are protesting too, including billionaires, orcs, and of course, the deeply impoverished. Wait. Don't clap for the deeply impoverished. Clap for them. Support the deeply impoverished. Now, as animated worlds have gotten their taste of sweet, sweet protest, what better time to bring back the original gangster of activists, the Lorax. That's right, folks. The Lorax is coming to the big screen, and he's bringing, and we have a new image just released of his classic villain, the Onceler, with him. Do you guys know who the Onceler is? If you don't now, you're going to. You know what? If Avatar didn't convince you that cutting down trees is wrong, the Lorax is going to. Get out and see it, because we don't have enough trees to sustain our paper production forever. That's this week's top animation news. I'm Bryan Cain. Take it back, Matt and Chris.
Truly, truly compelling news, Bryan. Thank you. All right, everybody. Well, that about sums it up for our first episode of Animfantastic.
Thank you so much for joining us. Please like us on Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter. Also hit us up on Tumblr, so animfantastic.com. Definitely check us out. Leave us comments. Video responses will be much appreciated. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you next week.